How good it feels when you find the labels that you love, like new, for up to 70% off store prices. That makes you smile. Access Carolina's Ava Bratz's resolution is to shop the best stuff sustainably, and this is some inspiration getting dressed to impress for the new year.
Well, you mentioned those brand names, and yes, we all love that. And the greatest part is size 0 to 26, day to night, looks in between. You can find them all here at Clothes Mentor. But it all starts with maybe a surplus of clothes in your closet from Christmas and the new year. You got to make room in your closets. We got Sadie Sharoney here. So bringing in clothes is actually pretty sustainable for your wallet, too.
Absolutely. So what we love is everything that you see here is from our community. So it's supported by people in our community who are looking to make a little extra cash with things they already own. So we tell them, like, when you first start looking in your closet, you're going to look for the things that maybe you haven't worn this season or you don't think you're going to wear next season. Yes. Start there. And what we see here are some of your beautiful items.
Yes, yeah, I brought some in.
Yeah, and we love things like when we see dresses, jeans, tops, things like that that you've worn that maybe aren't your style anymore, or maybe you've changed size. Those are great items to bring. Sometimes people wonder, what should I keep? What is truly timeless?
Yeah.
And we like to tell people, if there are leather goods that you have, specific brands that are high-end leather goods, a lot of times these are going to be the pieces to hold on to for generations and generations. Clothing, typically we recommend to people that passing it down, the textiles don't hold up, and those are great things to sell and make some money during the season.
Definitely. When it comes to what you're taking now, are you taking in summer already, or is it still fall, winter? It's a little chilly outside still.
So it's still very cold, but much like traditional fashion, we're always looking for it. So we're really excited to see sleeveless tops, short sleeves. We love designer handbags, leather goods. Fragrance is another thing. A lot of people get gifted fragrance, and we're really excited to buy fragrances that maybe aren't your style, as long as the bottle's more than 3/4 full.
3/4 full. And actually, I'm going to have you send over here. There's some fragrances over here, and I'm seeing some Victoria's Secret, some body sprays, so really runs the gamut.
Absolutely. Everything up to, you know, Tom Ford and the ultra high ends like Gucci. And we are super fond of those. They do really well for us. And it's a good way for somebody to love something that may be maybe your 4th or 5th pick, but it may be somebody else's favorite fragrance.
Yeah. Well, you might walk out of some cash, but you might not get past the first like 4 rows, because these discounts are unbelievable. 70% off for a lot of these things.
Absolutely. And you're really moving towards that slow fashion movement. So instead of the impact that we have on the environment, we're looking at something that really conserves what we have and does good for our community all around.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned impact on the environment. I was just Googling because I didn't know too much about it, but I'd love to learn more along with our viewers. Landfills. It's second most polluting thing in the world, clothing industry.
Absolutely. So, and even within what we do, 85% of the textiles you wear will end up in a landfill. So if you think to yourself, it goes to Goodwill or it goes to a thrift store, 85% of it, even after going through those channels, still ends up in a landfill. It is a #2 pollutant across the world.
Well, for an avid shopper as myself, that is a great wake-up call, and knowing that you can find styles that I'll still love, that you'll still love here at a discounted price, but also helping them out, bringing some things that you might not wear as much, but still have a great life. Sadie, thanks so much. When we come back, guys, we're going to be showing you some perfectly curated looks from the amazing designers here at Clothes Mentor.
And Ava, we've got a second. I know that you had some items from your own home. You kind of go through those with a different thought when you say, you know what, somebody else might be able to really enjoy this like I did, but I haven't been wearing it much. What have you been doing there?
Yes. Okay. So one of the things I brought here is this. It's a big statement piece. Hold on, Sadie. Help me pull this out. It's a romper. It is adorable, but it's more of a statement piece, right? So I've worn it a few times. I'm like, okay, maybe it belongs in somebody else's journey of their clothing excitement when they're shopping. Yes. It's super cute. Honestly, if you're doing a cruise, I feel like in the spring this would be a really fun one.
Well, it's something you'd likely get photographed in a lot. And so we have a lot of people who, once they've been in a lot of images in something, especially in this age of social media, it's been seen and they're ready for somebody else to love it.
Totally. Oh my goodness, so true.
Very
and then this shirt, I mean, I've worked out in it a couple times, but you know what? It was just kind of done. I was just like, you know, I'm ready for something else. So nothing per se wrong with clothes that people bring in, just wanting something new.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially with workout gear being so specific to the type of workout you do, a lot of times we'll get somebody who loads up on SoulCycle and then they're like, you know what, that's actually, I'm more of a Pilates kind of girl. So we get a lot of stuff like that, because even within brands like Lululemon, it's very specific to the activity that you're doing.
So true. That is some great advice.
Ava.
More coming when we return.
Yeah, makes you want to go through some things, and you think about the person that finds it and how happy they're going to be. Thank you. We'll see you guys soon.